You act like I've been playing this game.
Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend so from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
He's getting on me right now. He's like, why would you use that at half power? Not even at full power. I gotta get what the hell I'm doing right now. They got too much going on in this game.
Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd.
They got the Avengers, yeah. They got the Avengers. I killed Dr. Doom over at the fucking what's it called, so he dropped 2 fouls. How do I know one of them you got to charge up?
Let's face it, you can do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down and 6.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
On 3rd down, and he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
He's somebody get dropped by 14, man.
Clemson man, Bradley Pinion to punt this one away. Okay. For the Chargers, Desmond King.
Did they get? Oh, you don't.
And just a single punt.
Are they giving you the win and blitz? I mean, crew.
Yeah, yeah, they getting. Oh my God.
They gave you the win for what, Rabbit?
I don't know if he quit or this shit lagged out. I don't know.
Who cheated on you?
And it'll be Charger football here as they take.
You let this nigga get a 4th and 6?
Nigga, what are you talking about? I punted the ball.
Oh.
The Charger drive about to get going. Last possession, these guys
I don't even know how I was playing
with the touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it.
Yeah, 49ers.
I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 1st half. All knotted up at 7.
They did tell me, you know what this is.
I need the DBs, man, so I can do what I want to do. I be scared to play, man, with these niggas. That shit is a damn bull. I'll just ride out.
Come on, you know, he backed out. You're about to get killed.
Keenan Allen, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chargers have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Chargers 14. Buccaneers 7.
Can't do what I want to do with EDB.
A little bit.
Michael Batchelor.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kicks away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Escaping the pressure right. Godwin, and he's got him complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 28 yards there.
That's long enough to get over there. That's a great game.
Matt, he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 40 now on 2nd.
Oh, just wild out. Then they gonna let him score.
And this is gonna be a Charger touchdown. A rare pick 6 thrown by Tom Brady. He thrown only 14 regular season pick 6s in his career coming into this season. A couple others in the playoffs, the one to Robert Alford in Super Bowl 51. And you might remember the Titans' Logan Ryan doing it late in the wild card round loss
loss a season
One's on
ago.
like the 100th round.
It's a heavy underround.
And they will watch this one land in the end zone. That'll be a touchback.
It's like the time, but it's the 100th round.
Crazy.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
And this time they'll just keep this on the ground. And he'll just keep two hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they snap it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. Brady going to try and throw on third down. And he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard complete. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
That's a 45-yard line.
Brady now on first down. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
That's another Buccaneers first down.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. On the left hash, officially, it's called a 51-yard attempt.
Cam! Did he leave me? Oh my God, he's got a gold star. I'm taking.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through.
And that pick into that
So we have
fucking.
reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we send you stones throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, so the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
See, crew, I got the DBs, so I can do what I want to do.
The Charger drive about to get going.
They
built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Running on first down, Eckler. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Shaquille Barrett in on the tackle. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now it's Herbert.
Oh,
that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
With the dime work on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
A failure to connect on second down. That leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. A shotgun snap for Herbert.
He's got it to Williams.
Oh, God.
But not before he works it past the 50. A Charger first there as Herbert finds Williams.
It's a gain of 10.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes,
You want to get
you're
something
able to
from
hit a
Mark.
receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective.
Oh, you got to give me that.
Get a good head of steam going.
Austin Eckler.
Tackle made there by Kiko Alonso.
Down by Kiko.
Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the
That's
first
head on,
half.
yeah.
It's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And he's got this down to the 35. Just
Shit
his
like
second
that,
catch of the
man.
game so far. This one moves the chains.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as
Shit
well.
like that, but all these
Yeah,
niggas can't
these
fucking
one-handed
go.
catches, that was great, and they're fun.
What happened?
They become a little more ho-ho.
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing. I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching teams
You wanna
have
got them
enough
shirts already?
confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, it's almost a tendency breaker.
Alright.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. On 2nd down now. It's Kelly.
Hey, yo.
Take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
He can run for it, and he will.
Yes, sir. Get it. Oh! Oh, my God, Madden.
Austin Eckler, his 4th touchdown on the year. For the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical is one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely, you also drain clock too with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the 2nd half scored against them.
They were down at the
Oh, I
half.
pressed the wrong button.
Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, it's Brady. He'll let one go deep for Howard. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
You gotta take his ass on your top.
Shotgun now
Right
for
now,
Brady.
you got one.
And he'll be
Oh.
hit as as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Oh, you should do that shit to square. You tripped.
A little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game instead.
That's my eyes.
They're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. They'll go with a big bang for it. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. From midfield, here's Brady. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting us inside the 30. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. First and 10 at the operating from the gun. Brady, he's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
But you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those. But the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
Gotta get in the end zone fast, man.
Second and 10 now as we roll along in the third quarter from Tampa. To throw again. Brady looking for the end zone.
Passing the
and it's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Oh, they go with a tight end carry. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal.
You got to be ready for anything when you play defense against this head coach. That is not something you'd expect to see here in the red zone, but it winds up getting them a few yards.
Extra bulk up front for second and inches. 3 tight ends. Looking to run with Mack. He is unable to get in. They stop him at the line of scrimmage. They hold him again, and now all of a sudden it's third and goal at the 1. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Big play coming here. It's third and goal. They'll run it with Mack, and he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Oh, he's last five
Marlon Mack with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Bucs are able to cut into that deficit.
Well, they decided to run it in and got it done on third and goal. A lot of times that's a passing play.
And the kicker, this has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Extra point up and good by Sucker. And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17.
Ryan Suckup sets the kickoff.
Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. This will make it into the end zone.
Damn, I couldn't kill that nigga.
20 to about the 22.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
You what?
And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think
hang with me, little man.
In preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off the game.
And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
And it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun, Herbert. And able to get this one across
Hey,
the
yo.
line before he's brought down. 17 yards
You see that
for the
shit, right?
Chargers there as they've got themselves a first down.
Man, look at the catch he just caught on 3rd down, man.
And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
On 2nd down, it's Kelly. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
3rd down.
From the gun, Herbert will get this to his running back. It's Justin Jackson. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st.
A gain of 3 on the play. And the Chargers 1st down.
Operating from the gun, Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
2nd and 10.
Ooh, fumbled up that route.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Yes, sir. He just killed that nigga, boy.
Awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Michael Ashley for the Charger field goal.
And that will line up just short. He had it on line. It ran out of gas at the end, and this score will stay right where it is. Charles, all things considered, I guess that's not a critical miss at this stage, is it?
No, but still everything helps when you're trying to finish off a ball game. And you're right, not critical in terms of the scoreboard and the team, but the guy with the golden foot, he knows he's only as good as his last kick.
They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 2nd down at 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Fournette running out of the gun. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Leonard Fournette.
No, man.
1st down here and then some, but a penalty
Giving him
flag
a hole, man.
down. This could very well be coming back. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. From the gun, Brady. Down under 2 minutes to go. in this football game.
I don't play this shit. We got nothing but bots on this bitch, man. Everybody I ran into except the last 2 teams were bots.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Brady, he's going to let it fly. Inside the 5. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Leonard Fournette, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bucs have made this a 1-score game. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And he will get into the end zone as a 2-point conversion is successful. And the lead is down to a field goal here in the 4th. A little less than 90 seconds to go. This will be an onside kick. Set to kick off. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. And now looking at the clock here, they do have 2 timeouts. But even if they force a 3-and-out, they're going to have very little time remaining.
So that means they've got to be aggressive and find a way to knock the ball free. They've got to come up with it because they can't just rely, as you noted, on using their timeouts and getting the ball back. They might not have any time to mount an attack, even if they do play it that way. Get the ball. That's their mantra.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. On the ground, it's Eckler. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Touchdown, Austin Eckler with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Chargers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Chargers. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. And they'll watch this one fall in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. 25-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back, and then score again. But they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly. Then they'll take it from there.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. And this one's incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. They'll go for it. It's Brady. Flushed out right. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. with the late lead, Herbert's going to throw it. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
This tournament does get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, second and 10. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Sean Murphy Bunting. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory. But the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy?
It got his man complete. 20, 10. And he takes this one into the end zone. And all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this. I know you are, too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Extra
We're
point
doing
put
the
through
truck
by
thing.
Succo. So with 30
Boom.
seconds left, we'll see the onside kick. If they've ever needed one to go their way, it's now. And this is going to be taken in by the Chargers, and it appears they're going to win this football game. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Here's Herbert now on second down. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Los Angeles.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. A first throw here for the backup Taylor. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
He'll get this to Eckler. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Herbert now to throw. On the screen, this is Eckler. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And his kick is indeed good. And that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
A few better down a score in the 4th quarter than Tom Brady. This is 1st and 10. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. One final try now for Brady. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish
fucking
it
pick
off,
6, yeah.
exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still You were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for the Chargers, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll get another road test next week as they have to go to New Orleans to take on the Saints. Meanwhile, for the Bucs, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at Soldier Field with the Chicago Bears. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gold. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Oh.